So yeah, last time I played this game, I didn't beat it, so I thought I would give it another chance. Try again. I also wasn't in the best place to be streaming at the time, just because of the situation I was in and things I had to do. So yeah, and what's funny is like I'd always loved video editing. I started a YouTube when I was really young and I'm sure most people have. And but I took it kind of serious. I made a lot of videos. I tried to do a really good editing. I would look up YouTube tutorials on how to do special effects and VFX, and I almost went to college for it. But now it's kind of a side passion project that I'm getting back into, along with like trying new things like streaming and content creation, stuff like that. So I wanted to do like a podcast where I'm sort of talking about random things that come to my mind. But I wanted to do it in a way that was like fun or interesting or, I could learn something or somebody else could learn something. So I was trying to think of a good format to do it where I didn't have to take a lot of time out of my day or do like a professional studio setup and all that kind of stuff. So I came up with two big brain solutions here. The first solution being I would use my meta glasses while I'm driving to work because my work commute went from like 5 minutes to 25 minutes. So I would literally have 25 minutes to just sit there and do nothing while I'm driving. So most people, listen to music or they, which one did I do? I think I did this one last time. Yeah, I'm going to put it on easy. But yeah, most people, listen to music when they're driving or something like that. And I was like, well, why don't I just do the podcast while I'm driving? So I turn on my meta glasses, I do the podcast. Um, but it came out pretty decent, but like you can hear the turn signal from the car in the recording a lot of the time, which, doesn't sound great. But other than that, it's pretty good. It lets me do practice my editing skills and stuff like that. Do a lot of cool research and think about deep topics and stuff. It's kind of like a nice little like therapy journal almost or something like that. It's not exactly like a slop tuber kind of thing. Like not that there's anything wrong with slop tubers, but it's not like reaction content. Okay, I gotta turn down the music on this a lot. There we go. Okay. Because last time I didn't turn down the music, and I literally I looked back at the stream and you couldn't hear me saying anything. So I hope the audio is a lot better this time. But I just recently thought of another great way to do a podcast, which I'm like, well, I'm streaming. I'm like trying to, use my coding brain and optimize this as much as I can. I'm streaming. I'm editing videos. I'm playing indie games to support, indie artists and small artists and local artists and things like that. Why not just do a podcast on top of that? Because basically for my podcast, I would kind of just overlay I would overlay gameplay footage anyway. Hey, come here. Come here. Sit. I would overlay gameplay footage anyway, and it's like, well, why not just hit two birds with one? Well, four birds with one stone, I guess. That's a pretty crazy shot, but and do the podcast while I'm streaming indie games. Like I mean, it's a kind of a unique format. I don't know of any other. Over here, girl. I don't know of any other podcasters that really do that, or like, I don't even know if it would be considered a podcast. Maybe it's more of like a vodcast or something. But I don't know. I just thought it was a really unique idea. Oh my god, I just fell again. And like, you know how like the hardest part of streaming is just figuring out how to stand out, how to, you know, make your personality known, how to entertain the audience while you're streaming, right? And you can do things like talk to chat or talk about whatever. So I thought that was, you know, kind of not a bad idea. But now the question is, what do I do in the car when I'm driving if I do the podcast when I'm playing indie games? So, um, okay. Oh, that's cool because I played the demo last time. I still have all this stuff, so I might not even have to do the whole thing again. Okay, stop. Down. Oh, we can only do one at a time, though. Yeah. I don't know. Do we do the sword or the bow? Let's do the sword. There we go. So yeah, this game is called Diiety Under Ice. I don't know if there was a DD before that or something. I'm not sure why they have like a subtitle for it. Oh, let me check my stream too real quick. What? Ah, what is happening? What the heck? There we go. Okay, cool. All right, back to it. Hopefully you can hear the audio well. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I just thought that'd be a good idea. There we go. So yeah, this is Diiety Under Ice. It's a small indie game from Spaniel. I'm not sure how you say that. I just found it on TikTok, and the developer didn't care if I streamed it, so. And yeah, I streamed it previously, but like I said, the audio was so freaking blown out that I decided to restream it because you literally couldn't hear anything I was saying or doing. I do like the combat in this game. It's very interesting. I have to say though, I don't know if the audio bugs were because of me or if it was just like way too loud on default, because the same thing happened for another indie game I just tried called Cardboard Cowboy. Like when I started the game, the music was actually way too quiet, so I just found it interesting that both the indie games I've tried so far for the demos had, you know, the audio a little needed to work on their default audio, I think. Or it could just be me. I have no idea. It could be my bad setup or something. So yeah. But I've always loved video editing and making videos and special effects and stuff like that. So I'm glad to be getting back into it. And you know, I don't know if it'll ever go anywhere. Right now it's just kind of for fun little like side passion projects and stuff. But so the podcast, like I said, will be about pretty much any random stuff that comes to my mind. The most recent one I did is on religion, which is like, you know, a little spicy content. So I had to be pretty careful and do my research on that one and not just be like, oh, yeah, religion, blah, 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 blah. Like, who cares, you know? So I want to make better, more intricate, almost like docu-series kind of videos eventually. I'm working on one right now that has to do with music. So I'm still deciding if that will be on my CDF Labs channel, or if it will be on my Consider All Sides channel, which is like my band page, because I also play guitar and stuff like that too and make music. Um, but yeah, for right now, I'm working on that. That's like my most well-produced video. I just posted a bunch of clips of it. You can find it on TikTok in clip format, or I'll be posting the whole thing probably like later this week. It's basically kind of a mini docu-series on like, you know, how from other people's perspective, how is it to be missing out on a piece of life in like a whole nother world that you're not even aware of. But it's also kind of like a commemoration of music kind of thing. I'm still working out the kinks of like what exactly I want the message to be, but it's kind of just an excuse to make a video about my history and my past as a musical artist, and like a little bit of self promo, honestly, and showing like, you know, how far my journey's come and stuff like that, which is interesting, but you know, that's not really what people would watch it for. So I'm also kind of making it like a docu-series thing. And so I'm going to turn it into a series eventually, where I've always I've always loved talking about bands and what makes them special. And I think I'm into a lot of different genres and unique bands and stuff like that. But I don't want to talk about just bands because I'm a guitar player, and there's a lot of songs where they do something really, really cool. Not even necessarily with guitar, but like maybe there's a special effect, or there's a moment in the song that just speaks to me, or is really cool, or has like a cool backstory, or something like that that not a lot of people know about. And I want to make like a little series on that, basically. And so each episode would be different, you know. It wouldn't just be like, oh, all metal music, even though I'll be honest, I listen to a lot of metal music, but and the point of the series, like I said, is to not only explore all those little things like as just, oh, this is cool, I thought this was a cool part of the song, but it's also to like respect music and respect artists, and expose people to different kinds of art and music and stuff. And so I know I'm kind of blabbing at this point, but I'm just like, these are all, it's not finalized yet. These are all just like little thoughts that I have in my head pretty much for it. But is this wall going to move? I feel like these walls are going to move or something, but they never do. Can you even get hurt on them? Or are they just there to like look cool? Oh, okay, you can definitely get hurt on them. So many sea urchins or whatever these are. Ha. 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 But yeah. Oh, I forgot I have this like thing. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Wait, I've been saved by the gravity thingamajig. What the? Oh, now I'm definitely dead. These dang sea urchin balls, man. I probably should have grabbed that other upgrade, honestly, but I don't know why I didn't. Woo! I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Ha! Dude. This has to be like the final entrance or something. There's so many enemies. Is it the exit? Did I win? Oh, I'm gonna die. Heal, heal, come on. Did I win? Woo! Dude, I beat floor 6. Let's go. Let's go. I'm the freaking Diiety master, man. Catacombs. Let's step it up to hard, man. I didn't even see. This is why I wanted to replay it. I didn't even know there was multiple levels in the demo. Hard, no curses. Okay. What are those things? Oh, oh God. Why can I not shoot? What is this thing? Ah. Ah. Run away. Is this floor? Oh, jeez. Wow. Well, turning it to hard definitely made it hard. Maybe the sword's better for this one. Hey, maybe. All right, we're going to give this one more go. So I'm in the catacombs of Diiety on Ice. This indie game that I wanted to try. Mavis? There we go. I guess these things are just like really powerful. Or maybe you have to like hit them at the right time or something. Because I don't know how that guy just somehow randomly died. There we go. Oh. Maybe I have to hit the bottom of them? I like these guys. They're like little spring worms or something. I wonder if you could just spam them, though. Because I feel like spamming them is also an option. There's an upgrade over there. Let's go this way. Whee! Oh, so I guess to block you need to use mana? Yeah. Oops. Well, I just wasted some. Oh, this leads to the same place. Crap. But yeah. This is Diiety Under Ice. It's like a small indie game that I found on TikTok. It's pretty cool. Oh, a mana thingy. Haha. So I think you kind of are supposed to like jump around a lot and use your attacks a little better than I am. Now I'm kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. I've never been good at turn-based games, you know? Or not turn-based, but parry-based or whatever you call it. Like a like Dark Souls and stuff like that. So I feel like it's kind of a mix of that and like platformer or something. But yeah, this is I'm restreaming it because The first stream, I wasn't in the best position to stream that day, so the stream was kind of crappy. And honestly, I don't even know if the stream's going great right now. I don't know what the audio sounds like or anything because my phone's dead. I'm in the middle of moving, so basically, you know, things are a little rough right now. But when I get settled in, it'll be all good. I will say, I don't know if there's supposed to be a constant crackling sound for some reason, but it's kind of annoying. Or it's annoying or endearing. I don't know. I can't tell. Like, I think the whole entire game's supposed to be obviously under ice, so it kind of makes sense, but... So, like, now I don't hear it. Maybe it's only in certain areas. Ooh, a dagger. Rapidly stab a single enemy. Cool. I didn't... That's new, obviously. Oh. I think that's how you're supposed to defeat these guys. Makes sense now. Dang it. That's cool. I always keep hitting shift because, like, I think I'm going to run, and then I forget you can't run. Nice. Oh, I didn't even try the special. This thing just goes like that fast. That's cool. So now I can try the special, I guess. Whee! Yeah, but I'm playing level 2 the catacombs on hard mode, basically. So last time we played level 5 or whatever. I'm not sure why it throws you into level 5 and 6, but I mean, obviously it's just a so maybe it's supposed to, like, kind of throw you in the middle of the game and get you hooked or something like that. The music in this game is really nice, though, at least at the start. I will say the only thing... I saw them make a video about how they created the compass in Blender, and it looked pretty complicated. Like, don't get me wrong. I can definitely respect how complicated it probably was to get the compass looking like that. But I do have to admit, it kind of looks like a weird donut. Feels like when I did the Blender tutorial a long time ago. If you're into VFX and you know what I'm talking about, basically there's this infamous, like, donut tutorial where if you're trying to get into VFX or game development or whatever, most kind of the rite of passage is creating a donut. Don't ask me why, but it just is. How in the heck am I supposed to get back over there? Without the... Oh, I thought it would shoot me over. Dang it. There's got to be another way out of here, right? But yeah, so basically that's like it's kind of like for programmers, you have Hello World or whatever is like your first program. It's essentially what the Blender donut tutorial is. What is that? Okay, I'm like for sure stuck. Unless there's something I'm just not seeing that I was supposed to do. That's one thing I don't understand in this game is like the navigation's kind of hard. Like I know it's just a demo, but like where you're supposed to go is a little confusing. Maybe that's like part of the allure though. Oh, it worked. Honestly, I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but and I guess I'm going to have to do it again. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Well, if that wasn't what you're supposed to do, I should get bonus points for that. So yeah, basically I was just talking about how I'm planning on making a kind of a little docu-series, and I didn't really get a chance to finish talking about it because my dog started going crazy, but essentially like if you ever learn about nuts. Essentially, if you ever learn about like other professions or other places in the world, not other places in the world, like if you learn about other professions or hobbies, you truly start to learn and understand like just how different everyone's world and perspective is on literally everything. Like you could be like, let's say you're a musician, but you've never dived into the world of technology. Like you're probably missing out on a whole world of stuff that you just like never even knew existed, or like a part of life that just you can't even imagine, you know? And so that's essentially what this first video is about, is like experience, like trying to, you know, make sense of that. Oh God, I'm gonna die. This is definitely hard. Oh no. There we go. And like for example, the one of the premise of the video is like this one guy told me before that, and I've heard it from other people too, but he essentially said, "Oh yeah, like I don't listen to music at all." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't listen to music." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like you don't listen to music at all? Like no artists, nothing?" And he was just like, "Yeah, I just don't listen to music." And like that just blew my mind, cuz like especially being a musical artist myself technically, like I can't imagine a world where there isn't music or somebody just doesn't like music. Like that was just a totally foreign concept to me. And so I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, what if the world of like bread making or the world of like performance art or like drawing or whatever, like it's just a huge part of life that you're missing out on and never got to experience because you just never really got into it, you know? So it's kind of a mix of that and also like a docu-series, like I said, on certain specific songs or bands that I think did something really, really interesting. Um, but yeah, anyway, that was Deity Under Ice. I died again, and unfortunately, I kind of have to drop off now. But overall, I really like the demo. I think it's fun. I think it obviously has its problems as any demo. Would I buy it or wishlist it? Yeah, I would say so. Definitely. Like to support a small indie game, it's definitely worth checking out. Try the demo yourself and see if you like it. Um, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. That really helps me out as a smaller artist and everything as well. And if you like the game, go show them love on Steam or their TikTok or whatever. So yeah, that was Deity Under Ice. Thanks for watching.